I'm back at my neighborhood Goodwill. Are these candles? Yes, it is. Those are pretty. Oh, look at these. I'm sure these are napkin rings, but I like this starburst pattern. Okay, so it is another week of looking for something good, looking for something to flip. And I've kind of been having some pretty decent luck with the jewelry lately, so that's really exciting. Look at these. Those are fun. These are interesting too. I really like these glass dishes. They look vintage, but I don't see any kind of marking on them. $2.99. All right. Look at this interesting little thing. And what is this? Studio Nova, Japan. Some type of a little trinket or candy dish. Okay, I'm gonna head on over to the other side. Oh my gosh, look at this dismembered body here. Very strange. Lots of holiday stuff, lots of Easter. They've still got Christmas. Now, I've been looking for holiday stuff, actually. Look at these. What are these? Oh, these are some type of glass ornaments.
No, this is making me sick.
$2.99.
Come on, you're not getting
And
me. So let's go.
I'm not seeing too much else over here in the Christmas section. Oops, excuse me. All right. I'm accidentally bumping into people. These ornaments are kind of interesting. But not that exciting. Okay, let me head on over to the next aisle. Alright, so it's really crowded today. Really crowded. I've had some people already fighting me in the aisles, which is unfortunate. But sometimes that's how it goes. Look at this vase. This is pretty. Doesn't look like it's anything special. Okay, so we're going to leave that. So I was talking to my best friend the other day. Now, my best friend is also a seasoned thrifter and reseller. We both have been selling on eBay for decades. And we were talking about how selling on eBay is such a good, side gig or side hustle for, anybody. But especially for women over 40, especially if you're a mom and you're trying to make, some extra money for your kids or for the groceries or whatever. So I probably will do a video going more in depth about that, because even if you have a job or even if you are doing other things, you can always do eBay in the background, because you only have to put in as much time as you want. And the other thing about eBay is that you can pretty much do it on your own schedule. I know people who work eBay late at night after their regular job, and then there's people like me who do most of their eBay work and thrifting early in the day. You know, because that's what works for me. But that's the nice thing, is you can really make it work for you, however or whatever that looks like. So if you have any questions about it, drop them down in the comments, and then that way when I do my video, I'll make sure to address, all the questions and concerns and explain how I make it work for me. I'm a single mom, and I've been doing eBay off and on, like I said, for decades, but much more seriously probably in the last year, where I actually, consider it a main source of income and not just a side gig. Look at this. Looks like somebody made this. Isn't that sweet? But we're not going to bring that home. I don't know why I continue to look at the mugs. I really don't sell them, but I guess I'm always hoping I'm going to find something amazing. And every once in a while I do. So now we are in the, glasswares, kitchenwares. Look at this vase. This is very interesting. Let's see if I can see who makes this. I don't know what that says. But I'm feeling like this came in a set. Like there should be some cups that go with it. But I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, and here is some milk glass. Look at this tray. That's definitely got a vintage vibe. Is this? Oh, it doesn't say. I was going to say, is this Fire King? No markings on it. But I do like it. I love milk glass, but I know it's not, it's not very popular and it doesn't sell very well. Here's some Easter stuff. Cambridge. Now here is one section that I don't know a whole lot about. This is kind of like the sporting goods and randomness section. Sometimes I do see baseball bats and tennis rackets and stuff like that. Okay, I don't want to make you too dizzy, but here is more of that sporting goods stuff. And I wish I knew more about, what's good, because I always see baseball gloves. See, there's a bunch of baseball gloves here, but I don't know too much about them. Looks like there's some, what are those, ski boots down there? Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely not my section. Plus, I don't think I want to deal with shipping stuff this big and bulky. But I know a lot of people who do really well, especially like with golf clubs and stuff. Alright, it looks like the only thing I may be getting today is the jewelry. And I didn't even get that much. This is a Vera Bradley. Looks like a lunch bag of some sort. They want $19.99. Okay. That's funny, Goodwill. That's really funny. Okay, let's see what else. we might find over here. Not too much, not too much. Alright, yep, I think it's just going to be the few jewelry pieces I got today. And a few of them were on sale, so I am excited about that. Gray tag is $1 today. So I got a few pieces. Let's see, is there anything good over here? I don't know if the music is going to be too loud, because I am standing right next to the speaker as I look through this stuff. Let's take a look at the belts and see if there's anything good over here. I don't see anything. One of the things I've learned about thrifting is, like, you really have to be able to kind of feel and touch the items, because if there is something of quality, you'll be able to notice it right away, you know, as time goes on. But I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I think it's just going to be the jewelry today. Okay everyone, so I'm back home from Goodwill, and I'm trying something a little different with my setup. I'm trying to get my videos better for you guys, so I thought that I would use my neck bust, I think that's what these things are called, so I can display the jewelry that I picked up from Goodwill today, and so hopefully you can see it a little bit better, you know, than me doing the overhead shot and you having to kind of look down at the piece. So we're going to try this for today, and hopefully it's going to work. So I got my bag of Goodwill jewelry here, and I brought my own little pouch because I was tired of the plastic bags that they give, because I always worry about the jewelry breaking. Alright, so this first piece, and I hope you can see, is a twisted wooden beaded necklace. Now this was a gray tag, so gray tags were $1 today, and that's the only reason why I picked this up. Now I do love the color, but I'm not a huge fan of wooden jewelry, and this is wooden beads, so it's okay. Like I said, for $1 I grabbed it because it's not something that I would normally pick up. But I know some people do like this, and it's very lightweight, so if you don't like heavy jewelry, this is definitely a great option. And I didn't get too many pieces today. Alright, so this next one is really interesting. It's got a knot. So it's a really big statement piece, and I hope that is focusing. I'll bring it in a little bit closer. Now I'm not sure what kind of knot this is, because I know that there are some different styles of, you know, decorative knots, Celtic knots, and that type of thing. Now I just noticed, I'm gonna have to clean this because you can see there's a little bit of yuckiness. I don't know what that is. This one was $9.99. Now remember, I do dollar cost averaging as it relates to buying jewelry. So I don't go by the individual price tag. What I do is I take the total and I divide it by the number of pieces that I purchased that day, and that's how I figure out what each piece costs me. And I hope that makes sense. So this is nice. This is definitely a statement style necklace because it's big and bold, but something about this mesh knot design really drew me in, so I really like that one. I also got this little bracelet. It just looks like it's a moonstone stretchy bracelet. Nothing that exciting. It was $1.99. But again, that's not really the price I paid. I also got this wrap bracelet. And these are fun because, if I can get it on, I can show you. You know, they're very, very casual, loose fitting. And I do see this one might be missing a bead right there. Or maybe not. Oh no, it's not. Okay, but anyway, that is the coil wrap style bracelet. Very boho, very neutral, these colors. And, uh-oh, some of my jewelry is tangled. Okay, here we go. These are 2 necklaces, and I'm hoping I can... Okay. Now this one I was really drawn to just because I like that kind of like a geometric shape to it. I forgot what this hammered style design or pattern is called. But this was a really fun piece. I don't think it's vintage at all. This was a gray tag, so this was only $1. And there's no maker's mark on there. It just says China. So obviously it was made in China. But isn't that nice? Now this would be really nice with, some jeans and a t-shirt, or even like a button front shirt. So I grabbed that. This next one, also a gray tag. So you can see there was definitely a theme with the knots. So this is kind of like an antique gold style. Again, this was a gray tag, so this was only $1. And this is what the clasp looks like. There's no mark on there. But I do like this. Very simple and understated, yet there's something very sophisticated about it. And then this one was a fun one. Look at this. Now, I like these big bold pieces. I know it's not everyone's jam, but this one, isn't that interesting? Now, these are kind of like weird, kind of snake. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a weird snaky kind of design or something. I don't know, but I like it because, like I said, I like these big bold designs. Now this is definitely a statement piece, so you're really going to have to, be careful in how you style this. I would wear something very classic and very neutral. The color is kind of like a bronzy, kind of gunmetal color. Very pretty. And I hope you can see that. And then this is what the clasp looks like. Now the clasp does seem to be kind of loose, although I don't think this would fall off. Like, I don't think it would come undone. Now again, this says $12.99, but remember I didn't pay that because I do dollar cost averaging. So that is that one there. And then my last piece that I grabbed today. Oh, this is a bracelet by CC Sky. Now, some CC Sky pieces can do really well if you're reselling. This one was only $3.99, but it's a gold tone, and it looks like it has a piece of leather kind of woven through it. And I hope you can see that. I have to figure out a way to display the bracelets that I get. But something about this I just really like. Now this does show a little bit of wear on it. However, I probably won't ask very much for this because some people do just like the brand CC Sky, and you can see it there on the clasp. At least I hope you can. But it's a toggle clasp bracelet. Very nice, very different, kind of edgy. And that was that. It says $3.99, but averaging out, I'm guessing I paid roughly about $4 each piece. So that is it for the jewelry haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking around, and let me know if you like this setup better for looking at the jewelry. Okay, everyone, I will check in with you again really soon.